Welcome back to Sonic 1 for the third time, but this time it's the Sonic Origins version.
And we're in the Marble Zone.
Yep.
Oh.
More like marble.
You know,
Like
fun
marble.
fact, fun fact, the American version of this game, Marble Zone, and honestly most stages for that matter, did not have the parallax scrolling effect, and it wasn't added until, like, the Japanese version that came out, like, a month later.
So what you're saying is they parallaxed it.
Yeah, it did. That is an apt description.
Yeah.
Gabe, how's the new computer treating you?
Can I get that one more time, sir?
How's the new computer treating you?
Oh, she's she's good. You know, I'm playing. Let's see, what do I play? Do I play Apex on high settings and shit? It's crazy.
Oh, you play Apex on my old computer?
Yeah.
I'll take
it runs
back.
great.
I'll take it back. I'll give you the cash and everything.
Sorry, dog. I got a lot of files on here that are.
Oh, don't worry, me too.
So you didn't.
I put a virus on your computer.
Oh, you son of a
automatically download free porn.
Oh, did you get it from Will, Gabe?
I did. I purchased it from him. He drove to my job, and I gave him a check, and that was that.
Oh, that's
But he
that
dropped
was
it off
that.
at my house. Yeah, but he did
Was
drop
that,
it off.
did I take the payment before I gave you the computer, or
Yes, you did.
what a scammer?
And so I was literally like, even though I knew you wouldn't do it, like there was a small part of me that was just like, he's gonna take the money and run.
Dude, what if I did? Oh my god, that
If you
would've been
did, I'd actually never talk to you again, and B, if I would have to talk to you, I'd be super passive and snide towards you.
That would have
That's
made this
fair.
the most awkward recording session ever.
This,
Oh
would've been
my
a
God.
super duper rocket.
I probably would have been like, hey
would've
bro,
just,
sorry, I can't make it to the recording session. Don't worry though, you've got Will.
And then I'd drag you by the feet and bring you over here.
Negatory. Yeah, probably.
I'd never betray you, Gabe. You're my you're the vent to my sus imposter.
Will, you can't just
You're the
fucking say
emergency
that.
meeting to my. You're the emergency meeting to my vital sign scan.
So, from now on, Smash Team Games is just gonna be me and Carrie.
Okay, Gabe and I are starting
Can't carry the team.
we're starting a new channel,
you can,
Smash
you
Team
carry.
Games 2. And it's gonna be
The
just
sequel!
among us.
But we're
Just
gonna use
among
Roman
us.
numerals, so it's gonna be Smash Team Games.
Smash Team Games Z
Yeah.
or Games I, like a Latin suffix.
Yeah.
You know? You ever heard of Latin? You know?
Gamezzi.
Just
So
make
many
it
languages
Smash Team
come from
Games
Latin.
except with a Z at the end.
Oh,
Oh,
true.
we're the cool version.
XX Smash Team Games XX.
Oh my gosh.
X,
Early
X.
2000s emo.
It's a gamer tag
with like
type
the
beat.
with like the little like biohazard signs on the sides of the
Oh yeah.
I kind of miss the emo days. Those were fun. With like pop punk music and
Hey dude, they're making a comeback with big titty goth GFs like it's a,
Oh God,
Oh.
bless, dog.
You know, honestly, like, all
we've
memes,
reached a point of enlightenment.
all memes
Yeah.
aside, like, you know, we clown on how edgy the 2000s were, but honestly, the past decade wasn't edgy enough.
We could have done with a little bit more edge.
2010s.
Only for some people.
Yeah.
I
Harassment. Sorry, wrong kind of edge.
got a burp.
Do it.
You know, you can do that on recording and we'll
Let
all
it
laugh.
rip.
You used to
Let
do
it
it
rip.
all the time. Nothing's stopping
I'm
you.
pretty sure I've done it this recording session
You
multiple
probably
times
have.
already.
You probably have. I just haven't noticed. Oh,
That was
sounded
not
like
at
a...
all a burp. That was
Oh,
a.
okay.
That was Will turning into MIDI.
I was just about to make
Maybe
a
fucking-
similar.
Open up a hair bone?
MIDI is
Yeah.
a stupid fucking dumbass asshole.
Yeah, true.
I mean, yeah, he did eat a
that's Will's way
spatula
of
once.
saying that MIDI
Yeah,
is
he
a
did
good
eat a
cat.
special. He's a nice boy now. That
You
was
can
not
be
always.
nice, but also be a dumbass.
That's true. Actually, I know several people who were like that.
Me.
He's got 2 thumbs, and he's sitting here right now.
Are you saying I'm a dumbass?
No, me.
I got 2 thumbs.
You
Oh,
don't.
so do
Don't
I.
lie.
Oh,
You
We
didn't
all
tell
do.
everybody about the accident, did you?
What?
the accident was the meme where you say the accident and like look forlornly out the window.
Yeah. And then it recaps how you lost one of your thumbs.
So
Yeah,
if I
do a
can
filler episode.
if I can go into like trademark Evan exposition real quick, the reason why so you may have noticed that lives have been replaced with coins now.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
The deal with that is that these coins, like, they have two purposes. I started out with 100 at the beginning because I bought the game with the DLC. But the thing is, if you fuck up on a special stage, you can spend 1 coin to try again. And you can also use them to unlock things in the museum, but I already did that. So I have already completely unlocked everything in the museum, so it's really just Sonic CD special stage fodder now.
Gotcha.
Also,
These are
Sonic
great
has
games.
both the spin dash and the drop dash in this game, when he had neither of those in Sonic 1.
Oh,
Dude,
that's nice.
honestly, the original was kind of the Dark Souls of Sonic games.
You know?
Was it like way
You're
too
not
hard
wrong.
way harder than it needs to be?
Okay, so the thing about Sonic 1, and this still holds true, like, things are only slightly better now, but, the thing about... I really just lost that shit.
You really
Taking
just
advantage
took
of those
an L,
iframes there, huh?
huge fucking L on that.
Yeah, so the thing about Sonic 1 is, like, with the exception of Green Hill Zone, Starlight Zone, and to a lesser extent Spring Yard Zone, this game is not very well designed with Sonic's control in mind, because there's a lot of stop and go, and it tends to get very relentless later on, too.
More like
Yeah, you'd
step
feel
and
like
go.
for a Sonic game, you would want a level design that's like, if you are good, you don't have to stop that much.
Yeah.
That's the appeal, right? Is the
Yeah, and
speed,
the best
velocity,
games...
Velocidad.
The best games nail that philosophy perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's like the whole. I remember like one of the guys we went to high school with, who I guess now
Was it me?
does. It was not.
Well,
did go to high
Evan went to high school with himself.
It's true. But he was saying like, and I guess this is like a common Twitter meme at the time. This was back in like 2012 something.
Olge.
And did you say Olge?
I did.
Okay, I accept it.
Cool.
It was like, you know, Sonic games are dumb because the whole point is to go fast, but everything like every obstacle in the game like stops you from going fast.
Oh my god.
And it's like, do you know what a video game is? That's like the whole point of Dark Souls is to not die.
And yet
Everything in Dark
everything's out
Souls
to kill
kills
you.
The
Like that's how games are.
yeah, and it's like the thing, like they want you to the game design wants you to earn the speed, not so much
Yeah,
not
exactly.
so much give it to you. And I want to actually
like the whole
bring
point of
up
Mario
like
Kart, get first place.
something
But all
that
the other players is trying to also get first place.
the thing is like something that appears earlier in this stage, like we kind of passed over, but there's this scene, there's like this one spot where there's a spring on the wall that launches you backwards. And there's a pretty infamous
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Miiverse post of the 3DS port of this game, where somebody posts that screenshot and says, "Who thought it was even remotely okay to put this here?" And then someone responds saying, the point is that it's a trap. It's supposed to prevent you from just holding right." And then OP replies by saying, "Me standing outside your hat with a bat is also a trap. It's to prevent you from just moving forward."
Dude, Miiverse was so fucking unhinged.
Fuck. That, like, there was just...
I miss Miiverse in the same way that I miss like playing TTT in Gary's mod.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about Gary's mod in a while.
It was a bad time. It was a great time.
Miiverse has, like, for example, just there was that guy who would just take screenshots of the water in various games
I
and just
love
say
that
great
guy.
looking
That guy's
water.
the best.
Every fucking time somebody asks me for an opinion about any game I play, the very first thing I say is it's got really great water for a GBA game. It is such a fucking legendary meme to me. Like you know, my friend and I would play Sea of Thieves, and Sea of Thieves like actually has really awesome water for a PC game, like unironically.
Yeah.
And you know, whenever somebody's like, "Oh, is the water good in Sea of Thieves?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's got really good water for a GBA game."
Interesting. I mean, I actually kind of like that as the standard of quality. I never would have thought about it, but that says a lot about a game.
To be fair,
I mean,
yeah, if you
so to be
nail
fair,
the
if
graphics of water, then it's usually extremely
Yeah.
noticeable.
Yeah.
But also,
Like, I noticed
if
in a lot of
I
more
played
recent
a
Mario games.
GBA game, that had the water physics of Sea of Thieves, I would firmly believe that Shiva Gautama Christ-chan had made that game, because... What? Because Sea of Thieves has really good water. Like... You know.
Yeah.
Rareware in their water.
Rare.
Yep.
That's really
Exactly
hard
what I
to say.
said.
Rare rotter.
Rareware in their water. Rareware in their water. Rareware in
That
their
is kind
water.
of a tongue twister.
It's
isn't
a
it?
little bit. It's one of those little guys.
Let's
one of
let's
those-
just write that down on a list of completely original tongue twisters that we've done.
R/things that have never been said before.
Was it brand new sentences?
Yeah, brand new sentences. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
When you vomit and then fucking Hawaii.
Oh my gosh, the best sentence that has ever been uttered on Smash Team games.
I think Will read this one to us, but the one that I really liked was like, people always say they want to go back in time and kill Hitler as he's a baby. What if I just fuck Hitler's mom and so Hitler doesn't exist?
Oh
to
my
kid
gosh.
instead.
Say that again. I just...
Okay, so it's so one of the I don't remember if you read this out to us or I went on the site and just read it, but or the subreddit, but it was like
I like
everyone's
to imagine
always
your
like,
internal
oh,
monologue is read in my voice.
it's like, I just hate, I hate when people are like, oh, I want to go back and, people are like, oh, I want to go back in time and kill Hitler. Me, I just want to go back in time and fuck Hitler's mom so that the baby isn't Hitler, but my baby instead.
It's very
That-
chaotic good.
That is chaotic
Yeah,
good.
You know what? Yes.
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 That is very, very chaotic good.
And it was at
Yeah.
this moment that I realized that I'm going backwards.
Ah,
Elge.
I was kind of wondering, like, what the fucking plan was.
Well,
I don't know, maybe you forgot
basically,
something.
so I always knew that alcove with the 1-up, or in this case a coin, was there. I did not know that it was actually the other end of a shortcut.
Yeah. That's kind of cool, though. It's lore.
Yeah, it is lore.
Smash Team Games lore.
Everyone's favorite. Speaking of lore, I wanted to bring this up because the whole actual idea with the plot of this game is that Eggman is capturing the animals and using them to power his robots for mining purposes in this game.
Mining away.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
mining for the Chaos Emeralds because he found out they
Using
exist.
animals
Those were
as
needed for the
pilots mining away.
Wait, are you
So-
doing Take on Me?
yes.
Yeah.
All right,
But the
Ed,
Minecraft
what's the
characters
strat
are
also
for
mine.
this? What's the strat
I love
for this
his
boss?
laugh that he
Ah,
does
kill
before
him.
he poops out those fireballs.
Oh, dude, yeah. So I've been playing Elden Ring, and my strat whenever I go and fight a boss is I figured out that a boss's attacks very typically do damage to me, which lowers my health.
Wow.
Yeah, I
and
think you're
so
onto something.
I use the rolls to not take the damage, so my health
Yes.
doesn't go down. And then I, at the same time, damage the boss.
Yeah. When you
Which
come out of
lowers
the
their
roll, yeah.
health.
Yeah.
And then the idea is I get their health down to 0 before my health goes to 0.
Yeah.
That's my strategy. I made it up myself.
God, you are.
Yeah, Pog.
No
you
wonder
are
you're a
quite a
gamer.
smart guy.
I am the DE_gamer.
Honestly, so I'm not really into Souls-like, so I didn't really play Elden Ring, but I gotta say, I still found a lot of entertainment out of the mere presence of let me solo her.
Oh my god! What
Did
a
you see
fucking
his
legendary-
gifts that he got from Bandai Namco?
No.
No.
So Bandai Namco actually sent him a personalized kit of stuff for
Oh, that's fucking super
because
cool.
he's killed over 2,000
Millennials.
Yeah,
What
whatever.
a fucking legend. What an actual living legend. There wasn't there a person at Anime Expo or whatever that
that did the
just showed
cosplay,
up,
yeah.
showed up in underwear and a pot on their head.
Yeah, they had the loincloth and the Rivers of Blood katanas and everything.
It's fucking super rad. That's so cool. What a legend.
Actual
Honestly,
legend.
Yeah.
of all the warriors, of all the great warriors, I would have to take into Valhalla.
Yeah,
Number
let me
one.
solo her.
Yeah,
Number
right there.
one, let me solo her.
Right there.
Right there.